See this little card pack? Imagine if you use a smart contract to generate you cards, and you can essentially use your own cards to compete with other people with their own generated cards in the same format, in the same way, with a series of different game modes on the blockchain. The idea is essentially you can have one guy take a deck of cards and his game modes could be like Yu-Gi-Oh! Another person take the same deck of cards, his game mode could be like Magic the Gathering, somebody else can have another game mode that's like Pokemon, someone else can have another game mode that's like another game, but all the cards from all the generated decks can be used in all the different game modes, and everybody can go through a tutorial to learn how to do that. And the best thing about it is everybody can generate their own deck that abides by the same set of rules and abides by the same set of standards. And there's a little bit of randomness involved in terms of generating different types of cards, and have a whole bunch of fun in terms of being able to build very complex games that can interact with each other without any of the developers being on the same page of how they're going to build their games to interact with each other. And the cool thing about Web3 games is there aren't anybody running the servers. So you can essentially have that game community grow as big as you want it to be without having a company strapped by the sides of its budget to be able to build off of it. It's almost like being able to take Yu-Gi-Oh cards and play Pokemon with them, or play Pokemon cards and play Yu-Gi-Oh with them. All the cards will interact with all the game modes the exact same way. So no one has to alter the deck code, but they can create their own game modes and they can create their own art and generate cards to interact with those game modes and interact with other cards' art. These cards can jump networks if you wanted to and play game modes on other networks if they really wanted to. Like, that's the cool part about smart contracts. Anybody can take their deck of cards and bring them into your game mode and compete with other people's deck of cards that abide by the same schema. And the schema is just attack, defense, just basic attributes that the card deck will provide. While at the same time, anybody can create a game where anybody's deck can essentially play against anybody else's deck within any other game mode that's created.